Yeah, you can speak if you like. Yeah.
Since I came physically close to you.
Okay, stand up. Maybe.
Yeah.
I see them. Yeah.
Since I came so close to you that I could feel your love and your support in different occasions. This time, this year, my heart is full. And I go around with a smile on my face, and I feel, kind of overwhelming. And then I heard you before talking about this therapy, this therapist. She went in this space of kind of momentary fulfillment.
Yes.
And then in the back of my mind came, watch out, Shunyam. It will arrive the moment. Space will pass.
You know something, I'll tell you something. I am wanting that you speak like this to prove your seeing, so that it is not merely the outcome of an emotional seeing, that is something greater than this. So sometimes we have the feeling, I was so feeling right, and then you came and threw a grenade in my head. And I said, yes, good. If there's still something that can be blown up, it has to get blown out. Because it's like, if there is something still to be stolen, you see, then it has to be cleaned out. Like Papaji used to say, now when the thief thoughts come, they will be like thieves in an empty house. So that there's nothing vulnerable, there's nothing to protect, there's only this. In any way you can look at it, it is free, like this, that is not. So I spoke about sometimes these things that happen, not that it is inevitable, that somehow we expose that these things can happen, where if someone is in a state of joy, then that joy is also the joy of the self, is the joy of the self. But if you say, yes, this is it, I say, no, postpone this grand statement. You are still in this beautiful state of joy, but there's still even an awareness of this joy, isn't it? That you're in a state of joy, but something says, yeah, I wish I could keep this. And then immediately it comes as though you lost it. Then something comes, I think I don't want to lose this. And says, who is speaking this?
No, I want to lose it.
No, it's not a question of losing that. Don't want to lose the peace, don't want to lose the joy, but lose the one who is claiming that I can lose it. Because if that one stays, then this one will lose and gain. It's very subtle what I'm speaking. It's very subtle. But if this is joy of the self, don't dismiss it. Simply be aware that there's an awareness within which even this joy comes, and in which sorrows come, in which the most beautiful feelings can come. Let them arise spontaneously. If they go, let them go spontaneously, because they're not greater than that which observes them. Stay only as the one who observes. This is what this lady that I speak about, something in her denied. You understand? Something inside said, no, leave me alone, I just want to be here, enjoying this. And I wanted to say, but you are who here enjoying? Just clarify. But there was so much identity with that state. It was like, I just won 1,000 pounds, and why should I not just enjoy my 1,000 pounds? And I'm saying, yes, but there's £1,000,000 behind here, which really is free. He said, no, leave me alone. Let me enjoy my 1,000 pounds. Okay, fine. This is your choice. This is all that is said. You see, I don't feel this feeling from you. It's not the feeling I feel. I feel somehow that through listening in this way and you're aware that you are the awareness inside of which all the feelings come and go. Everything come and go. Beautiful, ugly, this, that, will come and go. And just let them happen in your presence.
What was touching me before, it was like you say something, you have to do this to go further. No?
Yes.
And it's like I got to the finish. I cannot do it alone. It's like
yes.
I just need help.
Okay. To this place we come. We're in a state of the feeling of the presence that shines inside this body, the feeling I am. This feeling, when it is identified with the body, is molested by so many things. So much intention, so much conditioning, so much education, so much fear, so much. And so this was what Sri Ramana Maharishi says. He says, the I must remove the I, yet remain the I. Strange thing. It sounds, but what he meant is the natural feeling of existence, the sense I am, which is beyond the body's reference. It's not a man or a woman, it has no religion, has no belief. It is the purity of being. This I am has accumulated certain conditioning by identifying with the body. And it must understand that that conditioning, though it arises for everyone in their existence, is not your original nature. It must discard, it must get rid of this identification that I am the person. When it does that, it will again become just I am. And that I amness is referred to as the godly principle in the each form. That was the satisfaction. Now you are coming into this state I am, which is unmixed with conditioning, because you have observed that the conditioning, they are not true, they are only apparent. And there's a great joy, there's a great sense of freedom, of spaciousness, of lightness, of relaxation, of intuitive presence and power. All of this is coming, it's flowing into your veins. It's shimmering in your being, it's great. That is there. Then some beings, I say, are aware that even this state is itself phenomenal. How? By practice? By cleverness? No. Just it happens that we are sensing that even this beautiful state I am, this beautiful state, is mostly present in the waking state. In deep sleep it's not there. In deep sleep it's not there. So perhaps this beautiful state of being, I am, it is not present in the deep sleep state. Maybe in dreams it takes on another form, but in the deep sleep it's not there. So it cannot be the ultimate state. That within which even the feeling I am is itself observed. That is the supreme. That is our unchanging, immutable self. Does that mean get rid of the I am? No, who is going to get rid of I am? In the waking state, you are the I am, you are the absolute in its manifestation as I am. The purest expression of the absolute is the feeling I am. Unmixed. That is it. It's not a strenuous work. It's simply the natural outcome of recognizing that everything that arises is observed, and it cannot be absolutely or definitively or essentially who I am, the one who witnesses it. That's all I'm speaking about. All my words are about this. In a nutshell, it is this. Whatever I've been conditioned to believe I am. It is only my conditioned, educated mind, belief, identity. And that cannot be me because something observes that. And the very fact that it is observed means that it is a phenomenon. It is witnessed. And that recognition is already releasing so much joy, so much freedom, so much celebration actually. Because I am not trapped in the bubble of my conditioning. Isn't that a freedom? And is it not instantaneous? So I am not speaking about freedom in installments, but in the power of seeing, in which one recognizes. However, the mind energy doesn't just give up and says, okay, bye. No, it gets blown out away from the center of the beingness. But slowly, like a monkey, is creeping back in. Slowly, is coming back in. Then if it's coming back in, does it mean you've failed? Not at all. You have to live sometimes with the energy of the mind coming in, only knowing I am not this. If you know I am not the mind itself, that negative mindset, begins to reduce in its power, in its potency, to influence the being. This is what happens. It's not the mind by itself. Mind by itself, there is no such thing. Mind cannot function without the one who is aware of the mind. It's like a bird with one wing won't fly. Thoughts arising without a thinker, who has heard of such a thing? Who would be aware of them? So it's not like, oh, there's more to go. Oh no, I've come so far already. I thought that was it. No, it's not more in terms of distance. It is just to allow your mind to not grasp prematurely at a conclusion. Just stay open. And everything is being revealed spontaneously. Everything is being spontaneously revealed to you. In this state of joy, I moved about for so long, so I can't tell you so much joy, so much laughter, so much peace, so much love. These are the perfume that comes out of the recognition and the realization of the Sattva. It's coming. It's coming like this. But still, I had to be drawn somehow to India to meet Sri Punjaji, who would catch the bits that wasn't seen until that point. Somehow it came like that.
I had to be.
So something is happening. It's just happening by the grace of your own existence, because something inside you asks for that. It's our highest wish, a higher wish, which may not be immediately recognized, but is operating. That something is capable of going beyond all the phenomena. Going beyond, not that way, but beyond this way. There's a beyond which is that way, but there's a beyond which is this way. You come to a point where one intuitively knows there's nothing such thing, no concept such as behind even this. Behind me, there's nothing more behind. There's nothing such, I am neither behind nor in front or the side or above. All those were useful concepts for a while, but even they become redundant in ultimate seeing. And these things, they cannot be taught. Thank you. feel there's anything greater than coming in the presence of a human being who is not willing to define themselves. To come in the presence of a being, a human being, who is not content to define themselves. Who is not in a hurry to close their concepts. In meeting someone in this way, you're like, again, in a sense of space. And I feel that there is one of the greatest illnesses of our world is the lack of inner space. We're so full of noise, of knowledge, of learning, of intention, of desire, of pain, of memories, that there's no space inside. It's like we're living in a state of claustrophobia. And somehow, as you're beginning to recognize that there is infinite space, you're infinite space, what joy.
Can I sit here?
Yes. Sometimes I would ask, you know who God looks like? You. Like each one. But not with our conditioning believed. They're like layers being put on top of your original face. We are wearing our intimate concepts, our belief, our identities, all of that you carry somehow in our presence.